The digital world's flowing with untapped potential. With technology evolving, the future presents more opportunities online and a lot of money to be made for people like yourself. 2024 could be your year, and it could be the year you can make hundreds of thousands online.
I gotta do it, man.
I'll do the honors by giving you 5 online business ideas that'll change your life in 2024, and watch to the end, because the last one could make you millions. Number 5. Content marketing agency. As inflation rises, costs of goods and services rise as well, which leads to a rising cost of ads on platforms like Google and Facebook. Businesses are shifting their focus to more organic growth strategies. This means they're looking at options like SEO and social media to get their name out there without spending a fortune. This shift creates a massive opportunity for those considering starting their own content agency. Even tech giants like Microsoft are emphasizing the importance of SEO as a crucial skill for the future. Now, you're probably wondering, how much can you make? Well, small agency companies can make anywhere from $50,000 to $200,000 annually. Bigger agencies can have multi-million-dollar revenues. Take Content Harmony, for example. They've reported over $1 million annually in revenue. So what can your content agency offer? You could start with SEO optimization. This is the bread and butter of digital visibility. It involves optimizing website content to rank higher in search engine results. And it isn't just about stuffing keywords. It involves strategic placement, understanding search engine algorithms, and creating content that resonates with both the audience and search engines. Your agency could guide businesses in crafting a social media presence. We're talking about tailor-made blog posts, articles, graphics, and videos that speak directly to a business's audience. And for an added twist, consider offering training and consulting. But it's not all about creating content. A big part of your role would be diving into the data analyzing metrics, tracking performance, and delivering crucial insights on what's hitting the mark and what's missing it. Number 4. Become a reseller. Think of it like a treasure hunt where you buy cool stuff, maybe designer clothes, vintage finds, rare books, or those old video games you loved as a kid, and then flip them for a profit. You could check garage sales, Goodwill, and thrift shops to find items to sell. The options are endless. You can make your own website, or use platforms like Amazon, Poshmark, Etsy, and eBay to sell them on, or also find things to buy and flip. Each platform has its own benefits and customer base, so choose what works best for you and your items. Take a person like Jim Cockrum, who built $1 million business on eBay. If he can do it, you can too. It's all about scaling. Now, the secret to killing it in the reselling game is having the information advantage. This means you've got to know more about what you're buying than the person selling it. Understanding the market value of items is key. Starting a reselling business doesn't have to be a big leap. You could begin small with items you already own. Then, as you get the hang of it, scale up by buying more inventory. Places like wholesale markets are gold mines for buying in bulk without breaking the bank. Number 3. Audiobook narration. With audiobooks gaining more and more fans, there's a growing demand for talented narrators. And guess what? This gig can pay pretty well. We're talking about $25 to $55 an hour, depending on your skills, experience, and where you are. So, what does it take to be an audiobook narrator? First up, you need solid narration and acting skills. It's not just about reading the text, it's about bringing the story to life. You'll need to have clear voice control and be able to express the tone and emotion of the story. If you could switch up your voice for different characters, even better. That's a huge plus in this field. Investing in good recording and editing software is key to producing quality audio. And hey, taking acting or vocal classes, that could be a game changer for your skills. If you're just starting out, you might need to grab some freelance projects at first, but don't worry. Once you've built up your experience, you can aim for professional gigs with voiceover companies or through job portals like Bunny Studio and ACX. Number 2. Podcast online business ideas, editing, transcription, and show note writing. There's a few online business ideas that revolve around podcasting, and the best part is you don't even need to host your own podcast. There's plenty of other ways to get involved in the podcasting world. First up, podcast editing. If you have a knack for audio editing, this could be your calling. Podcasts need to sound clean and professional, and that's where you come in. You'll need to get familiar with podcast editing software like Audacity. Now, for those of you who have a keen ear and love detail, how about becoming a podcast transcriber? Many podcast hosts need text versions of their episodes episodes. But transcribing takes time, and let's be honest, it can be a bit tedious. While there's transcription software out there, it's not always accurate. That's where you could step in and provide that much-needed accuracy. And guess what? Transcription isn't limited to podcasts. You could also work on YouTube videos, business meeting recordings, and more. If you're interested, check out programs like the one offered by Rev to get started. Another awesome role? Creating show notes. Podcasters often need detailed recaps of each episode, with links to resources, clarifications, and corrections. This is great for listeners who want a quick summary or need to find specific information fast. Of course, if you're feeling adventurous, starting your own podcast or podcast website is definitely an exciting option. Number 1. Buy and sell domain names. Now, this one, in my opinion, is the most lucrative. Every day, tons of new domain names are registered, and some of them can become really valuable, especially as more brands and businesses move online. Look for domain names that are short, catchy, and include words related to hot industries, products, or services, and keep an eye out for those new buzzwords popping up in business and tech. The next step is to check if it's available or already owned by someone else. You could do this by checking Whois Records or browsing domain name marketplaces like Cedo, Afternic, or GoDaddy auctions. If the domain's up for grabs, go ahead and register it through a registrar like Namecheap or Google Domains. But if it's already taken, you might still be able to buy it from the current owner. Take a guy like Mike Mann, who've made millions of dollars from selling domain names. Reports estimate he's made over $124 million with buying and selling domain names. Rick Schwarz, another known boss in the game, has reportedly made $20 million the same way in 8 years. So it's possible, but of course, results may vary. Now, after you've got a domain, there's 2 paths you could take. 1, hold on to it and sell it later when its value goes up, or 2, put some work into it to boost its value. If you're looking to sell, you can list it on domain marketplaces and give it a shout out on forums and social media to get some attention. A good thought is to create a basic website for the domain. This makes it more attractive to potential buyers. Sometimes you might get lucky and sell it real quick. Other times it might take a while to get the price you want. Just wait on it. It'll come for sure. If you decide to develop the domain, you can build a quality website and turn it into a real digital asset. This could be anything from an e-commerce site to an info resource. You can then either sell the domain with its website or use the site to generate income through ads or other channels. The more established the website, the higher the potential selling price. Which one of these online businesses do you want to start in 2024? Leave a comment below. See you in the next video. I'm out.